chosen one. You're here for a reason. This moment, this message, it's no accident. You've been chosen. Your journey has led you to this very point, where everything is about to change. The truth you've been seeking, the purpose that's been calling you. This is your awakening. The transformation you've longed for is unfolding now. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear will reveal your power, your purpose, and the destiny that's waiting for you. Keep listening. The best is yet to come. Have you ever felt as if you are walking a path that seems out of sync with the world around you? Have you sensed that deep within? There's something more profound waiting for you to recognize it. This feeling, this presence, it's not just a passing thought, but a constant pull, a divine call that is always there, waiting for you to listen. You've always felt that something about you was different. It wasn't always something you could articulate, but it was a truth buried deep within you. Maybe for most of your life, you've carried a weight that others couldn't see, a heaviness that is impossible to explain. Yet you've always known that there is something powerful within you, something divine. Before you were even born, you were known. A higher force had a plan for you long before you took your first breath. In your innermost being, there's a voice that has quietly whispered to you for years, calling you to embrace the truth of who you are. "For I formed you in the womb, I knew you," the words from Jeremiah 5, remind you that your existence was no accident. You were not just another face in the crowd, another nameless traveler. Your life was designed with intention, a purpose that was set before the world even began. The challenges you faced, the storms you've weathered, they were never meant to stop you. They were meant to shape you, to refine you, and to mold you into something greater than you could ever imagine. Throughout your life, you may have felt isolated, disconnected from the rhythm of the world. It's as if the things that mattered to others didn't carry the same weight for you. Your understanding of the world was different. Your sense of self, your purpose, everything was at odds with the world's expectations. This sense of disconnection might have left you feeling like an outsider, but it was not a curse. It was the gateway to your true self. Behind this disconnect, behind the feeling of being alone, was an invitation to go deeper into the truth that is within you. As a child, there were moments when the world seemed to fall away, and in the quiet, you felt something unseen, something powerful. Maybe it came as a warmth that wrapped itself around you in your darkest moments. Or maybe it was a presence that was always there, standing beside you, even when you couldn't see it. This presence didn't need to be explained or validated. It simply was, and it comforted you in ways that words couldn't. But as you grew older, the questions started. Why am I here? What is my purpose? Who is watching over me? These questions may have been constant companions, but no matter how many times you asked, the answer was always there, just beneath the surface, guiding you, holding you, protecting you. Even when you couldn't see it, you felt it. Every trial you faced, every struggle, has had meaning beyond just personal growth. It wasn't just about you, it was about those around you. Your journey was never meant to be a solitary one. Your purpose isn't simply to survive, but to carry light, to bring others along with you. Each time you rose from the ashes, you were showing the world something greater. The hardships, the obstacles, the battles, they all served to prepare you, to fortify you for a mission that would touch the lives of others. Perhaps you've often felt the pressure of being different, of carrying something that others didn't seem to understand. And maybe that pressure felt too heavy at times. But understand this, it was never meant to crush you. The weight you felt was a divine responsibility. You were never just walking your path for your own sake. You were walking it for others too. The light you carry within you isn't meant to stay hidden. It's meant to shine, to guide, to lead. This is the truth you've been running from, the truth that has always been there, waiting for you to recognize it. You are not just here to exist. You are here to make an impact. Your life, your presence, has always been meant to change the world around you. Your pain, your struggles, they've all been part of a greater plan. Even in the darkest moments, when it seemed like nothing was going right, you were being shaped for something far beyond your comprehension. Every challenge was a lesson. and every scar is a testimony to your resilience. Now take a moment to reflect on your life. Think about the times when you felt abandoned, when the world seemed too harsh, too unforgiving. Think about the times when you thought you couldn't go on, and yet you found the strength to keep going. That strength wasn't your own. It was something greater, something that has always been with you. It was the divine hand of God guiding you, protecting you, lifting you when you couldn't lift yourself. Look at your past and see how far you've come. See the moments when you thought you were alone, but now looking back, you can see that you were never truly alone. You were always being guided, always being led to something greater. Your journey wasn't meant to be easy, but it was always meant to be purposeful. So now as you stand here, on the threshold of a new season, hear this: your light is powerful. It's more than just something inside you. It's a force that can move mountains, that can overcome any darkness. The challenges you faced were never meant to stop you. They were meant to make you stronger, to prepare you for this moment. The world needs your light now more than ever. As you walk in this truth, I ask you to do something. Comment God below if you feel this calling within you. If you feel that divine truth stirring in your heart, speak it. Speak it out loud and share it with the world. Also, please subscribe to the Wisdom Ones channel so that you can continue walking this journey together. Your support through super thanks means a lot to the Wisdom Ones channel. Thank you so much for your generosity, and a special shout out to everyone who's already donated. It's because of your kindness that this message can reach those who need it the most. Every contribution helps to spread the light, to share this message with others who are searching for hope and truth. You are not alone. You are part of a greater plan, one that has been unfolding long before you were born. You are the light, and it's time for you to shine. The devil called, but he's out of demons. Your light is a force that even the darkness cannot comprehend. Embrace it. The light you carry within them has always been a threat. It exposes their secrets, their lies, and their fear. You must never forget that the resistance you have faced, the betrayal you have endured, was not about your worth or your power. It was about the power your light holds. A power that shakes those who live in darkness. Now that the veil is lifting, you are called to stand strong, to rise higher, and to continue shining. The truth is being revealed not to hurt you, but to strengthen you. The path ahead may seem difficult, the weight of the burden heavy, but remember, this is the moment when you are fully awakening to your true purpose. Every challenge you faced, every setback, every person who tried to pull you back, all of it has been part of a greater plan, a divine purpose that has shaped you into the person you are today. You may have been doubted, misunderstood, and even judged for walking a path that others could not see. But those who doubted you were not seeing the bigger picture. They couldn't see the light that was within you, the light that would guide others to their own awakening. They were caught in their own darkness, unable to recognize the beacon of hope that your existence represents. They feared your strength because it revealed their weakness, and in doing so, it threatened the status quo. But now as the truth emerges, you are not only standing taller, but you are beginning to see the full scope of your journey. The light within you is not just a guiding force for yourself, it is a beacon for others who are still lost in the darkness. Your struggle, your victories, your scars, they all tell a story of resilience, a story of overcoming, and a story of transformation. And this story is not only yours, it is the story of those who will find their way through the guidance you provide. So as you walk forward, your journey becomes a map for others to follow. Every step you take opens doors, breaks down barriers, and creates a path for others to walk through. The truth you now see is not just for your personal growth, but for the growth of everyone who comes after you. You are not simply living your life. You are creating the blueprint for others to rise, to step into their own power, and to fulfill their own divine calling. You may have felt alone at times, wondering if the pain and the struggle were worth it. But now, as you understand the significance of your journey, you see that the road you have walked has been a path of light for those who are still lost. The obstacles, the betrayals, the moments of doubt, they were never meant to break you, but to refine you. to make you stronger, to prepare you for the role you were always meant to play. In these moments of truth, you must hold on to the knowledge that your light is not just for your own guidance. It is for the guidance of others. The pain, the heartache, the struggles, they have been your training ground. Each step you've taken, each challenge you've overcome, has been a part of the preparation for what you are meant to do now. You are the one who will break the chains for others, the one who will light the way, the one who will bring freedom to those who are still trapped in the dark. Remember, the power you carry is not just for yourself, it is for the collective, for those who will find their way through you. Your light is meant to shine for others, to guide them, to show them that they too can overcome. Your story is not just about you, it is about the impact you will have on others. Every person you meet, every soul you encounter, will feel the power of your light, and they will be inspired to rise with you. As you continue on this path, understand that the resistance you face is not a reflection of your weakness, but a reflection of the strength you carry. The darkness fears you because it knows that when you shine, it has no power. And when the light you carry spreads, it illuminates the world around you, creating a ripple effect that cannot be stopped. In this moment, as you stand on the precipice of your full awakening, know this: your mission is far from over. The challenges you have faced were not meant to stop you. They were meant to prepare you for what is coming next. You're not alone in this journey. The divine is with you, guiding you, supporting you, and strengthening you for the work ahead. You are a leader, a guide, and a beacon of light. Your calling is not just to find your own path, but to show others the way. And as you continue to walk this path, know that every step you take is not just for you. It is for those who are still in darkness, those who are still searching for the light. Your presence in this world is a gift that will continue to change lives, break chains, and bring hope to those who need it most. So as the truth is revealed, as the darkness is pushed back, remember your light is unshakable, your journey is divine, and your purpose is clear. Keep walking with faith, with strength, and with the understanding that your light is meant to shine for all. Comment God below if you are ready to embrace the truth of your calling. And don't forget to subscribe to the Wisdom Ones channel for more messages of hope, strength, and divine guidance. Your support through super thanks means a lot to the Wisdom Ones channel. Thank you so much for your generosity, and a special shout out to everyone who's already donated. It's because of your kindness that this message can reach those who need it the most. Keep shining, keep rising, and let your light continue to transform the world around you. You may have spent years carrying a heavy load, feeling as though the world itself was constantly testing your endurance. Yet, as the weight grew, so did your strength. Each challenge, every obstacle, was a part of a greater plan, a plan that you are still walking out step by step. With every trial, you have been refined. Your experiences, no matter how painful, have been the shaping forces that have prepared you for the mission you were always meant to fulfill. The path was never easy, and at times you may have wondered if it would ever end, but it hasn't. And that is because you are not meant to walk alone. You may have felt isolated, misunderstood, even betrayed by those closest to you. Perhaps people who once claimed to have your back became the very ones who turned their backs. Yet, what you're learning now, what you are beginning to understand more deeply, is that this was never about you walking alone. Your purpose, your light, was always meant to serve a much greater purpose than you could see in the moment. The opposition you faced, the moments of betrayal, the pain, it was all part of preparing you for the moment when your light would shine brightest. And in that light, others would see their way through the darkness. The truth they couldn't yet see was that in trying to stop you, they were only propelling you closer to fulfilling your destiny. There were those who sought to hide in the shadows, thinking they could control your path, thinking they could stop what was meant to unfold. But the thing about light is that it cannot be extinguished by darkness. No matter how hard they tried, their efforts to impede your journey only revealed more about their own fears. You became a mirror to their insecurities. You became a challenge to everything they believed they could control. And now, the time has come for the truth to come into the light. Those who tried to sabotage your progress, those who spoke words that were not aligned with their true intentions, will soon have no choice but to face the reality of their actions. They can no longer hide behind their lies. The time for shadows is ending. The truth will come with clarity, and their efforts to stop you will no longer have the power they once held. In this time of revelation, the power of God is unfolding, and you will witness firsthand how nothing, not even the darkest forces, can stand in the way of His plan for your life. Understand this, the opposition you faced was never truly about you. It was about the power you carry, the light you embody. You were never the target. Your lights, the divine mission you're walking out, is one that impacts more than just your life. It has a ripple effect that will touch the lives of others in ways you can't even begin to imagine. Your strength, your resolve, your unwavering faith in the face of adversity are all part of the greater plan. And now that plan is unfolding in a way that will leave no room for doubt. The truth is coming into the light. The people who once stood against you, the ones who tried to sabotage your journey, will soon realize that their actions have only served to strengthen you. What they didn't see is that the very essence of who you are, the light you carry, was always the key to unlocking the freedom they so desperately needed. Had they recognized your strength, had they walked alongside you instead of trying to stop you, they would have seen that your rise could have been their rise as well. Your purpose was never to be a threat. It was always to be a bridge, one that could lead others out of the darkness and into the light. But as we know, the enemy doesn't always see it that way. The very light that shines within you is something they can't comprehend. And so, they resort to schemes, manipulation, and lies, trying to prevent you from stepping fully into your calling. But they fail to realize that your rise, your journey, and your light were never about their control. They thought they could keep you in the shadows, but now the veil is being lifted. The truth is being revealed, and they will have no choice but to face the consequences of their actions. In this moment, you may be tempted to feel burdened by what has been revealed, the betrayals, the false faces, the lies. But do not let it weigh you down, for this is not just a revelation for you. It is also a revelation for them. The power you carry, the strength you possess, was never for your own personal gain. It was for the salvation and liberation of others. This is why you must forgive not because they deserve it, but because your forgiveness is a reflection of the divine strength that flows through you. Forgiveness is not about condoning their actions or forgetting the hurt they caused. It is about releasing the hold that their actions have on your heart. It is about freeing yourself from the burden of carrying their offenses. You must forgive not because they are entitled to it, but because you are entitled to your peace. You must forgive because it is only through your forgiveness that you will step fully into the next phase of your journey. You have been called to a higher purpose, and it is through forgiveness that you will fully embrace it. And as you forgive, you will understand that nothing, no betrayal, no opposition, no force, can prevent you from walking the path God has set before you. The plan He has for your life cannot be altered. It cannot be delayed. It cannot be stolen. The light you carry cannot be dimmed by the darkness of others' actions. What God has called you to do, no one can stop. Your existence, your journey, is part of a larger divine plan, one that will continue to unfold as you move forward. But remember this journey is not just about you. It is about the lives you will touch, the people you will inspire, and the souls you will lead to freedom. You are a living testament to the power of God's grace, His protection, and His purpose. Every step you take is not only for your own growth, but for the growth of those who will follow in your footsteps. You are creating a pathway for others to walk, one that leads them out of darkness and into the light. As the truth unfolds, as the shadows of deception fall away, know that you are stepping into a new season of victory. The struggles you faced have only been stepping stones on your journey to greatness. The opposition you've encountered has only served to make you stronger. And now, as you continue to walk in the light, You will see how God is using your story to transform the lives of others. So keep walking in that light, embrace the path before you, and remember, no matter how many forces try to stop you, you are protected, you are chosen, you are a light in the darkness, and nothing can extinguish that light. Keep shining, for your journey is not just your own. It is the journey of countless others who will find their way through you. If you are feeling this message in your spirit, I encourage you to leave a comment below and type God. And don't forget to subscribe to the Wisdom Ones channel to stay connected with the light we are spreading. Your support through super thanks means a lot to the Wisdom Ones channel. Thank you so much for your generosity, and a special shout out to everyone who's already donated. It's because of your kindness that this message can reach those who need it the most. Keep shining, and may God continue to guide your path. As we journey through life, we often encounter challenges, obstacles, and moments that test our resilience. Initially, these trials may seem like random events, interruptions that disrupt the flow of our daily existence. However, when we step back and reflect on our journey, we begin to see a different perspective emerge. We start to understand that each hardship, every difficulty we faced, was not a mere coincidence or an unfortunate stroke of fate. Instead, these moments were intricately woven into the tapestry of our lives by a higher power, one that operates beyond our understanding. They were there to prepare us, to shape us, and to strengthen us for a greater purpose. The seemingly random twists and turns along the path were, in fact, part of a larger plan designed to bring us closer to the truth, to help us recognize the depth of our own potential and the power we carry within. There were times when the road ahead seemed unclear, clouded by uncertainty and fear. It felt as though we were walking through a fog, unsure of which direction to take, or if we were even moving in the right direction at all. At times, the path ahead appeared dangerous, even treacherous, as if the weight of the world was pressing down on our shoulders, threatening to overwhelm us. Yet as we continued forward, despite the fear and doubt, we began to realize that these experiences were not there to break us, but to build us. Each challenge was an opportunity to grow stronger, to learn and to deepen our understanding of who we truly are. The road that once seemed treacherous has, in hindsight, become the very foundation upon which we now stand. In this moment of clarity, we come to understand that we are no longer defined by the struggles we have faced. The pain, the heartache, and the obstacles that once seemed insurmountable are no longer what shape us. Instead, it is the strength we have gained from overcoming those trials that now defines us. We have learned to forgive, not because we were told to, but because we recognize the power that forgiveness gives us. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to the strength that lies within us. It is the power to rise above the past, to move beyond the hurt, and to continue on our journey with unwavering faith in ourselves and in the greater plan that is unfolding. It is this ability to forgive, to rise above adversity, and to continue our mission with unwavering determination that sets us apart from others, making us resilient, unbreakable, and ready for the next chapter of our lives. Throughout this journey, we have come to understand a profound truth about forgiveness. It is not about minimizing the wrongs that were done to us or pretending that the pain we endured didn't matter. It is not about excusing the actions of those who sought to harm us. Instead, forgiveness is an act of freedom, a release from the chains of resentment, anger, and hurt that could otherwise hold us captive. We forgive not because we are weak, but because we are strong enough to rise above the pain. We forgive not to absolve the wrongdoers, but to reclaim our power. Our ability to forgive is a reflection of our inner strength and resilience. It is an acknowledgement that while we may have been wronged, those wrongs do not define us. We are not the sum of the pain we've experienced or the betrayals we've endured. Our capacity to rise above those challenges, to heal, and to move forward with grace. The strength to forgive comes from an understanding that we are not prisoners of the past, but architects of our future. The light that we carry within us is far stronger than any darkness that has tried to cloud our path. It is a light that cannot be diminished or extinguished, no matter how hard others may try. For those who sought to diminish our light, the truth is, their efforts have been in vain. The truth we carry is not something that can be hidden or buried for long. It is an undeniable force, one that will eventually shine through, regardless of how many shadows are cast upon it. Those who sought to silence us, to break us, will come to realize that their attempts were futile. The light within us is unstoppable, and it will rise above the darkness. We carry within us the truth that will guide others out of the shadows. This truth is not just a reflection of who we are, but of the divine purpose that has been set for us. It is a light that will shine brightly, guiding others who have lost their way, offering them hope and showing them that they too can rise above the struggles they face. Just as we have overcome our obstacles, others will find strength in the light we share, and together we will lead them to a place of peace, freedom, and clarity. The darkness that once tried to consume us will fade as the light within us grows stronger and more powerful, revealing the path for others to follow. As we continue on this journey, we must remember that the challenges we face are not there to break us, but to refine us. They are opportunities for growth, transformation, and empowerment. Forgiveness is not the end of the story, but a pivotal moment in the journey toward wholeness. By choosing to forgive, we are choosing to embrace the truth of who we are, beacons of light, resilient and unshaken. With each step, we become more fully ourselves, more aligned with the divine purpose that has been set before us. And so we move forward guided by the light within us, unwavering in our mission to bring truth, love, and healing to those who need it most. The truth we carry is powerful, and with every act of forgiveness, we grow stronger. Our light will not be dimmed. It will shine brighter with every challenge, and through that light, we will illuminate the way for others. Let us walk forward with unshakable faith, knowing that no darkness can extinguish the light we carry, and no force can stop the truth we are meant to share. Your support through Super Thanks means a lot to the Wisdom Ones channel. Thank you so much for your generosity, and a special shout out to everyone who's already donated. It's because of your kindness that this message can reach those who need it the most. If this message has resonated with you and touched your heart, I invite you to comment God below and let us know how this truth is impacting your life. Don't forget to subscribe to the Wisdom Ones channel as we continue to share insights and wisdom to guide us all on our journeys. Your support through Super Thanks means a lot to the Wisdom Ones channel. Thank you so much for your generosity, and a special shout out to everyone who's already donated. It's because of your kindness that this message can reach those who need it the most. Your contributions allow us to keep spreading light and truth, touching lives across the world. May you be blessed in abundance for your kindness, and may the light within you continue to grow. It is essential to recognize that the revelations we encounter in our lives are not solely about exposing the hidden motives and agendas of others. While these truths may reveal the intentions of those who sought to undermine us, the deeper significance lies in the unveiling of the divine plan that has been intricately woven into our journey from the very beginning. Every step we have taken, every challenge we have faced, every trial and every setback has been part of a much larger purpose, a purpose that extends far beyond our understanding at the time. It's the moments of pain, the tears we shed in moments of despair, and the hardships we endured were never in vain. They were stepping stones placed along our path, guiding us toward a greater revelation and a deeper understanding of our own power and purpose. The divine plan unfolding in our lives is not something that can be stopped, altered, or delayed by anyone or anything. No matter the obstacles placed in our way, no matter the challenges designed to weaken us, they cannot derail the path that has been set before us. The very obstacles that were intended to break our spirit and divert us from our mission have only served to fortify us, to strengthen our resolve, and to deepen our connection with the divine purpose that drives us. These challenges have been tools for transformation, sculpting us into the resilient, unshakable individuals we are today. the lies and deceptions that were meant to hide the truth and keep us from seeing the larger picture have only drawn us closer to the light. They have forced us to confront our own doubts, to search for the truth within ourselves, and to trust in the process of divine timing. As these layers of illusion fall away, we begin to see more clearly, understanding that everything we have gone through, both the joys and the struggles, has been part of a carefully crafted plan to bring us to this point of revelation. The truth we seek is not something external, but something that has always been within us, waiting to be uncovered. Through every hardship, through every deception, the divine plan has been at work, and now the time has come for us to fully recognize it and embrace the role we are meant to play in it. As we find ourselves standing at the precipice of this new understanding, there is a profound realization that begins to settle within us. This new knowledge, this truth that is unfolding before us, carries with it a great response. It is not a truth meant to be kept to ourselves, nor is it something to be hoarded or hidden away. The very essence of this revelation is that it must be shared, passed on to others who are still wandering in the darkness. The light we have discovered is not ours alone to hold. It is meant to illuminate the path for others who are still searching for guidance. As we have been guided through our own struggles, it is now our turn to offer that guidance to those around us, to those who need it the most. Our journey has been one of profound transformation. We have been shaped by our trials, strengthened by our challenges, and deepened by our experiences. But this transformation is not just for our own benefit. It is not solely about finding peace within ourselves or achieving personal growth. It is about using the strength we have gained to empower others. The wisdom we have acquired through our trials is not just knowledge for the sake of knowing, but wisdom meant to be shared, to be used as a tool to help others rise from their own struggles. The peace we have found is not just an internal state. It is a peace that is meant to be extended to those around us, to help bring calm to the chaos in their lives. In this way, our journey has become one of empowerment. We have been empowered to not only rise above our circumstances, but to help others do the same. The strength we now possess is not just for self-preservation. It is strength for the purpose of lifting others, for showing them that they too can overcome, that they too can find the light within themselves. This is the calling we have received, not to keep this light hidden, but to share it freely, to become leaders in our own right. And this leadership is not born out of ambition or ego, but from the divine will that has shaped our lives. It is a call that transcends our own desires and aspirations. It is a call that comes from a higher purpose, from a source greater than ourselves. We were not meant to walk this path alone, and neither were we meant to keep this truth to ourselves. The divine purpose that has been unfolding in our lives has always been about preparing us to lead, to guide, and to serve others. Each step we have taken, each challenge we have faced, has been a preparation for this moment, a moment when we can finally step into our roles as leaders, as beacons of hope, as sources of light for those still lost in the shadows. This responsibility is not one to be taken lightly, for it carries with it the weight of those who are looking to us for guidance. But it is also a gift that allows us to be part of something much greater than ourselves, something that transcends time and space, something that aligns us with the divine will and allows us to be instruments of its purpose in the world. In stepping into this leadership role, we must remember that the strength we now possess is not for our own glory. It is not to elevate ourselves or to prove our worth. The strength we have gained is for the benefit of others, for the healing and empowerment of those who need it most. Our journey has not been about seeking personal success or recognition. It has been about preparing ourselves to serve others, to help them find their way, and to show them that there is a light even in the darkest of times. We are not meant to hold on to our wisdom and strength as if they are treasures to be guarded. We are meant to give them away, to share them generously with those who are still struggling, still searching, still yearning for the light that we have found. This calling is not one that we can ignore, nor is it one that we should hesitate to accept. The truth we carry within us is powerful, and it is meant to be used to heal, to guide, and to uplift. We are the vessels through which this truth will be shared, the instruments through which the divine plan will unfold. And in accepting this responsibility, we are not only fulfilling our own purpose, but we are also participating in a greater purpose that has been set in motion for generations to come. So as we stand at the threshold of this new understanding, let us embrace the responsibility that comes with it. Let us use the wisdom, the strength, and the peace we have gained to help others find their way. Let us be the leaders we were always meant to be, not through our own power, but through the divine guidance that has shaped our lives. And in doing so, we will fulfill the greater purpose that has been written for us, a purpose that is far greater than we could ever have imagined. We are not just witnesses to the unfolding of this divine plan. We are active participants in it. The moment of reckoning is not something to fear. It is something to embrace. The truth, no matter how uncomfortable, is the key to our freedom. It is through embracing the truth that we are able to shed the weight of the past and move forward with renewed strength and purpose. The people who once tried to stand in our way will soon realize that their efforts were in vain. Their attempts to silence us will only serve to amplify our message. The truth cannot be hidden forever, and when it is finally revealed, it will be undeniable. There is a divine order at work in our lives, one that we may not always understand, but that we must trust. The struggles we face, the hardships we endure, are not random. They are part of a greater plan, a plan that is unfolding in perfect timing. Every challenge has been designed to shape us into the individuals we need to become in order to fulfill our mission. And now that the time has come for us to step into our full power, we must do so with the confidence that comes from knowing we are supported by a force greater than ourselves. It is easy to look at the people who have wronged us and feel anger, resentment, or a desire for retribution. But the truth is that those who have sought to harm us are not our enemies. They are lost souls, struggling with their own fears, insecurities, and weaknesses. The very actions they took against us were born out of their own inner turmoil. And while their actions may have caused us pain, we must not let that pain define us. Instead, we must recognize that their pain is their burden, not ours. We must rise above it and choose to forgive, not for their sake, but for our own. Forgiveness is not about letting them off the hook. It is about freeing ourselves from the weight of the past. It is about releasing the grip that anger, resentment, and pain have over us. When we forgive, we are not excusing their actions, but we are releasing the hold that those actions have on our lives. By doing so, we open ourselves to new possibilities, new opportunities, and new beginnings. The path ahead is one of peace, not because it is free from obstacles, but because we have chosen to walk it with a heart free from the burdens of the past. This is the true meaning of spiritual strength. It is not about never feeling pain, but about having the strength to overcome it. It is not about never facing challenges, but about having the resilience to rise above them. And it is not about avoiding confrontation, but about standing firm in the truth, knowing that we are supported by a divine force that cannot be shaken. As we move forward on our journey, we must remember that our mission is not just about us. It is about those who will come after us, those who will find strength in our story, and those who will find their way through the light that we carry. Our mission is to be a beacon for others, a guide that will lead them out of darkness and into the truth. And as we do so, we must remember that we are not alone. We are part of something much bigger than ourselves, something divine and unstoppable. So as you stand on the threshold of this new chapter, know that the truth is with you. It has always been with you, even when you couldn't see it, even when you couldn't understand it. The struggles you faced, the pain you endured, and the obstacles you overcame were all part of the plan. And now as you step into your full power, know that you are supported by a divine force that will never leave you. You are not alone on this journey. You are a part of something much bigger than yourself, something that cannot be stopped, something that will continue to unfold for all eternity. I encourage you to share your story, to share the light that you carry, and to let others see the strength that resides within you. Your story is not just yours. It is a gift that has been given to you to share with the world. And as you do so, remember that the truth will always prevail. No matter how dark the night, the light of the truth will always shine through. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Your support through super thanks means a lot to the Wisdom Ones channel. Thank you so much for your generosity, and a special shout out to everyone who's already donated. It's because of your kindness that this message can reach those who need it the most. As you continue on your journey, know that you are not alone. You are a beacon of light, and your path is one that will inspire others to follow. Keep shining, keep rising, and keep sharing your truth. And remember, your story is a reflection of divine victory, an unquenchable light that will continue to guide you forward. May God bless you on your journey. Please take a moment to comment God and subscribe to the Wisdom Ones channel.